among the human beings. I fell down to earth from 100 miles away, and somehow I still make it work, but it's overrated.
Komaru that from the moment of her birth, her family life has been incredibly unstable. She describes that at the same time she was born, another child was born as well, with a medical condition that ended the child's life that same day. And although this wasn't incredibly uncommon, there was a mix-up at the hospital and they weren't able to decipher which mother's child was the one that passed away. They would have easily been able to figure out whose child was whose with a blood test, but both mothers declined because they both wanted the child who had passed. And since neither of them would take the blood test, Fukawa ended up having two mothers. What's bothered me for ages is the question, why would the mothers want their child to be dead? I originally thought that maybe it had something to do with the father. Based off of Toko and Komaru's conversation, we learned that the women were unaware that they had both slept with the same man until the day of their children's birth. So I thought that maybe they hated Toko and the other child because it had the DNA of a man who betrayed them. But after thinking about it more, I don't think that's the case. The main reason being that Fukawa also mentions that her father was unmarried to either of these women, so the potential dynamic of the relationship changes. He could have been two-timing them, or he could have simply had one-night stands with both of these women. I personally theorize that it's more likely that the latter is true based off the way these lines are worded. Fukawa states that they had both slept with the same man, singular. I assume if they were both in a relationship with him, or even if one of them was in a relationship with him, she would have stated was or were sleeping with instead. This may seem like nitpicking, but in that same exact scene when she refers to having more than one mother by saying them, Komaru attempts to correct her and she responds stating, "I'm a novelist, I wouldn't misspeak like that." So, going by that logic, I think it's a fair assumption to say that she wouldn't misspeak when stating the other line as well. So, looking at this as the big picture, I choose to believe that these women's distaste for taking responsibility for their children didn't stem from their relationship with the father, so it had to be something else. I believe it had to do with their lifestyle. Most likely that the lifestyle they lived would be severely interrupted with the responsibility of a child. Because of this, I also do tend to believe that the father more than likely had little to no involvement in Toko's life growing up. But of course, as always, this is just my own personal theory. Let me know if you have your own. It can be noted that Toko was definitely maltreated by these women. In another episode, it's mentioned that she was locked in a closet for 3 days straight without food, causing her to grow a pathological fear of the dark. It's also revealed in the franchise that she suffered from severe bullying in school as well. One of the earliest events mentioned regarding it was when she was in 3rd grade. It's described that she was framed for stealing someone's lunch and was blamed for the theft. In response, the class tied her up to a jungle gym with a garden hose. We also know from another episode that at some point in her life she befriended a stink bug that she named Kameko, who she believed to be a special insect that can understand human feelings. She states that Kameko is the only one who also knows what it's like to be called smelly, and gets quite emotional when she learns that the insect may still be alive. In her free time events in Danganronpa 1, we learn the story of her first love and what eventually led her to becoming a famous author. She states that when she was in elementary school, there was a boy she used to talk to often. She felt that he was the only boy that she had ever felt comfortable talking to. She eventually learns that he and his family are planning on moving to Shikoku, so she decides to confess her love for him in a love letter since she's too shy to do it in person. The next day, she finds the love letter pinned to the bulletin board and that the boy did this as a way to mock her. She learns that he always hated how often she talked to him and that he was ridiculed for it quite often. This obviously caused her severe emotional trauma, but one of the teachers who had read the love letter told her that she had a talent for writing, which led her to pursue becoming a novelist. It can also be noted that in Genocider's free time events, we learn that she actually follows him to Shikoku and kills him, confirming that Genocider developed fairly early in Fukawa's lifetime. Some could argue that she went to Shikoku later in life, but I tend to believe that she was still fairly young, as Nagi states when looking at the Genocider case files that the ages of the victims range quite a bit.
You ready for this?
Not really.
It'll be fine. Chris, we have something to tell you.
I think that went well.
You threw up and we both left.
Nah, it's all in the past.
It was literally 30 seconds ago.
That's a matter of opinion.
No, it isn't. Let's try again. Chris, we have something to tell you.
I chloroformed myself, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Don't do it again! Look, you take the lead this time.
You see, the thing is, Jenny and I'll just kill him.
No,
Let me kill him. Let me shoot him in the face. Mom, Dad, I'm gay.
Wrong! I hope.
If I shoot him, we can make out.
No, Tom!
This can be so easy. When two people spend a lot of time together.
Where are your legs?
Ich habe Sex mit deiner Schwester.
9!
Chris, I'm from the future. Tell him he's ugly. You're chubby.
You can't even get that right! Thomas!
Give me
Thomas!
No. I'm really bad at this, aren't I?
Yeah, Chris is never gonna find out about us.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Chris, I know this is hard for you to hear, but I'm dating your sister.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whoops.
What? What was that? Something hit my head. It felt like something fell on me from above. From above? This is your fault for yelling so loud! What do we do? What do we do? Toko!
Alright, Max. You've had your cookies and milk. Now go to sleep. I'll try. Go to sleep.
Not like that! Sing him a lullaby! Meme, meme, meme.
Heck is this? This girl can't sing a lullaby for crap!
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
I'll show you, beat! Close your eyes, shut your mouth, meme a meme and get us out. Meme, 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 meme. Hit the hay, fast asleep, meme a meme, you little bleep. Meme, 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 meme.
It's working! Keep it up, shark boy!
Let's go! Just relax, lay about, like my fist will put you out. Meme, 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 meme. Take your time, but beware, there is darkness in the air. Meme, 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 meme. Don't despair, step right up. Glass of water, here's a cup. Meme, 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 meme. He's having a nightmare. Wake up, Max, wake up. Stop that rocket shark boy, you're giving him nightmares. Sorry, Max. Ouch! What the frick frack snick snack buddy whack diddly dack crack back slack back quarterback cracker jack biofeedback backtrack thumbtack sidetrack tic tac do you think you're doing?